take 159. Hello, it's Debbie from Australia. I'm here today with my June 2022 cross stitch update. It is quite chilly here. It is only 1 degree down in Australia, in New South Wales where I am. I believe that is 33.8 degrees Fahrenheit, so a little bit chilly. I've got the heater on beside me. I've had it in the room for about an hour or so before I come in to try and warm it up a bit, so I could sit here and do the video. I got as far as the starts and then realised the mic wasn't on, but I believe the lights are flashing. That means it's working. We'll give it another go. June for finance people is generally quite a horrid month. It's like everyone thinks, oh, let's send all the finance paperwork now. So I either came home exhausted and fell asleep in the chair and lost hours, or I came home annoyed or frustrated and stitched like a demon to get the thoughts out of my mind. I got 31,159 stitches done. I worked on 17 projects, including 3 starts. We'll start with the starts. I believe last video I told you I was not going to be able to hold off starting this. And I couldn't. This is Tap Dancers by Londog Samplers. I absolutely love it. I hope this is going to do it justice. This is on Ice Blue 36 count from oh, sorry for that. I started this on the 4th of June, and that is where I got to. That's across the bottom of the chart. I don't know if it's me or the camera that's crooked. There you go. I love it. I just love it. I am using Silks for You. Come on, Silks for You 132, I believe. Come on, come on, come on. What is the matter? I knew my good camera. There we go. It's only got the slightest variegation from a distance, but up close there's a lot of play, and I'm loving how it looks. Just love it. There are so many wacky details in this. There's helicopters and yachts and submarines and just so many amazing things. I can't wait. I can't wait to do more on that. I don't believe hit the wrong button. Let's try that again. It is a bit, it doesn't show up as clear in the photo or in that photo, but I just love it. I love the pipe work. I have skipped various areas because I'm in the Down Under Divas group, and next month I've got to stitch on particular items, and I've got them highlighted on this chart because they're all on this one chart. So I've been a bit, oh, don't start that, I need it next month. But after that it should be all clear. The next start, my next start was the wonderful gift from Kelly down at Animal Instincts. She told me this was an early, consider it an early birthday present. She gave me this and all the beads and specialty threads, which is way too generous, but I decided to start it on my birthday. The actual start I made on my birthday, I discontinued. I actually handed over the fabric to someone else. I did get some of that fabric that had that brief in the background. It was just unfortunate that the main green in here was the exact colour of the fabric, and even up close, you know, you had to be about an inch away before you could actually see it. I did do a restart. Now this is not going to show up. I have tried because I got as far as the start and had to do it again. This is showing up extremely blue but he's really a jade green. The fabric is called Jade from Under the Sea Fabrics. You can see, maybe, come on, you can see the sparkle of the chronic that's already in there. I've really only got the fin, the bottom fin to go. It's a pretty big fin on the bottom half of the pattern. I actually got out the DMC chart, and I can't, there's not even anything near it. It's not a blue, it's not a green. The closest tonal colour would be 3847. I will try and take it outside, see if I can get an actual photo of it, because it's a very unusual colour that's very lovely. The photo again doesn't give it, it's still not the right colour. It's close, but the fabric shines, and for some reason that photo, the only thing shining is the needle minder. You can't even see the chronic shining in that photo, so I might have to take it outside to get a better photo. The last start I have to show you is the September flower from Ellen Maestros free Flowers of the Month patterns. I started on September because I needed to stitch on purple flowers. They are beautiful. I believe Jessie Marie has completed this, and it is absolutely beautiful. As I said, which way does it go? I've just worked on September. I started it on the 19th of June and I finished it on the 24th of June. Very pretty. Love the details, and that's just done on 28 count off-white fabric. If I forget to say what the fabric is, in the notes below I put all the charts, chart names and fabrics of all the ones I've shown. These patterns are lovely. It really didn't take long to do. I think it was only 2 sittings, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I look forward to doing the rest of them. Okay, then we've got the same old, basically the same old projects coming through. Firstly, Max Colours. Supersized. Stitch in Time. Loved it from the moment I saw it. My one and only HAED. This was started several times, but there is a whole heap in there, because this is the centre panel. I had to do 2,000 stitches in black for Down Under Divas, so I actually did all the black in that centre section. So there is a whole heap more in here. The third start of that was done on the 29th of the 1st, 2019, and I'm trying my hardest to put in as many stitches as I can. I'm currently up to 12.64%, which would be about right. It's nearly half of 25% because there's four shelves. I have done 90,146 stitches out of 713,286, but I am loving it. I won't get too close because it loses its full effects at too close, but I'm really loving that. I believe this month I will hit the 22,000 for the 2022 challenge for full coverage fanatics. No, full coverage fanatics. I think that's what it is. And as the picture shows, I only did a portion of the previous photo, so I just tried to line it up with where it's sitting. So hopefully I'll get a fair bit of that centre column done this month. The next one that hasn't been out for a while is Anzak from Long Dog Samplers. Can't believe I've got 4 on the run. I really want to start another one. I'm trying my best not to, but I always love this photo, and I wanted to find, I waited a very long time to get the thread Stinky Dye Camo, because it was Australian, New Zealand, I thought camo army colours would look good, so I put the camo-y thread. It's not as camo as I would have liked. I would have liked some dark green in there, on the dark green. So I really haven't got much to do on that. I've only got really New Zealand and a bit down the side. So it's coming along nicely. Again, started on the 27th of July 2020, and I do believe it will be a finish this year. A couple of my projects will be done, the bigger projects will be done this year. This one will not. This is B from Laine, charted by Gecko Rouge, inspired by Kelly on Animal Instinct. The minute I saw it, had to have it. I'm only showing the bottom half at this stage, because that's what I've been working on. I'm sort of colour finishing in the bottom half, and then I'll do the top half. Again, a lot of challenges. I had to do, 500 in yellow, 1,000 in orange. Sometimes there's penalty stitches, and if I can fit it in, I'm trying to fit it in. This one I started on the 16th of the 4th, 2020. I actually bought this pattern with my winnings from, some of the winnings from one of the first fair I entered, and I loved it. I tried to talk myself out of it. I actually said to my husband, I was talking to him outside, I said, no, it's too much when you convert it. When you convert dollars to English pounds, it's too much. It's too much walked inside and hit the button. But not to worry. I'll quickly show you Anzak. I'm forgetting my pictures. That's a before and after of Anzak. That is just done on a fabric I dyed myself. Then we'll get back up to date. This is before and after the B. You can see there's a lot of orange and some more yellows going in there, going across the page. And as I said, I'm trying to colour complete as I go along. Next big project, Botany Bay from Fox and Rabbit. I started this because I thought it was an Australian sampler. The subject is Australian, but it was actually done by a Scottish young girl. But it's quite a big one. Again, I'm only showing you the top this time because I've pinned the back up so you can't see through it, and mainly because, yay, I got the whole border done, and it, believe it or not, it met first time. I was more than pleased. The alphabet on there, and they're all the family initials from what I can see. And you have to get up close to see that Chablis on the Legacy fabric. 36 count Legacy this is from Picture This Plus. So really I've only got that top section to do, and this one will be done. I don't usually have my threads hanging there. I've left them hanging there because it's the same threads over and over and over, and those initials go right across the page. So there's quite a few more to go. Again, this is on the picture. I've only matched up the corner. That is where I was up to, and I was halfway on the other side, just showing you I've made up at the end of June the border. I obviously did the alphabet and all the flowers in July. It's what happens when you leave your, no reason for it, when you don't do your video promptly. No one's bought but my own. The next one is Celebrate Spring from Madame Chantilly. Again, love it. Love it. It is just so cute. This I'm doing on a random green. It is still sitting in the Q-snap. It is on 28 count and I am doing it 1/1. Little bunny. Here's front on, there we go. That's the top shelf complete. I just started working on the first pylon to take me down to the second shelf. Those roses are really beautiful. Really beautiful. Before and after. I only had the bunny, so I basically did the hop cup with the flowers, or the roses and the blackbird. The next one I worked on was Christmas Elegance by Mirabilia. Always love this one. It is being done on Shimmering Azure, 32 count from Colour Cascade. I am only showing a photograph of this one because I have done a whole heap this month on this project for a challenge. So basically for June I worked on the Santa sack, right, some of it done, all the spaces down the, you're looking at it, the part that's finished on the side of the sack there, all the gaps are beads. So there's quite a few beads to go on this lady. She's going to be heavily beaded. Next is a pattern from OhMyStitchShop on Etsy. It actually just says snarky pattern. I have named it Face Control because I definitely tell you exactly what I'm thinking when you look me in the face. I'm often told it's not a good thing. This is where I'm up to. I started this on the 12th of April this year on 14 count black Aida. And I think all the green, let me get a bit closer, all the green, I nearly had to pull all of it out and redo it. I was so annoyed. I was like 2 stitches off. I was not happy, but I managed to get, I think the green on one of the roses, and then I was pretty right, but yeah, it was a tad annoying. Not what you want when you're coming home from work, annoyed or frustrated. Next one is Kringles. I bought this one back out this year as part of a challenge for the Divas, Down Under Divas, because I had put it aside because I wasn't happy with the grey. It doesn't look like I have done a lot. It sort of looks like I have only done the D, but I replaced one of the doors. Oh, help yourself, Darth, come on in. I have done replaced one of the doors from the grey to the black, as well as doing the cute little D. Go on, go on. Darcy, don't do that, darling. And I've really got to work on getting that grey out of Kringles. And the other, this window, this, oh my God, this window. What are you doing? Can you hop down? Come on. You're not supposed to be in here. You have a quick hello and then you've got to go. So, as you can see, one of the doors, I don't know what way you're seeing it, the deer side door has been replaced with the black, as with a half circle across the top, and I really need to get the grey out of Kringles and replace that, so I'm moving forward, we're back up to scratch. And my mate has come to say hello. Probably won't because it's been annoying, jumping up on everything. He just wants attention. He probably felt the heater. Okay? Felt the heater. No, you go up down. You put down. Don't touch my stuff. I've got your rug there. Look. Here you go. Here you go. Excuse me. Excuse darting. Next pattern. Another one that hasn't been out for a while. This is called Melissa. It will say Debbie. Melissa is Greek for the B. Debbie is Hebrew for the B. Or busy is the B. So I will be replacing the name. I love this. This is from the Primitive Hare. I am doing this on 32 count Goldspinner from Silk Weavers. And it's not shiny. It's not shiny. So I got a fair bit of the gold dress done. That is Gold Leaf from Gast, Gentle Arts. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. It's a beautiful colour. Really loving the colour. So there's the before and after. I filled in the black up to the waist and then came down to do all the yellow. I'm thinking yellow was a penalty colour I had to do. Next, mini bouquet sampler from Jeanette Douglas, a free pattern. The frame in January the frame came out in January and so forth, is issued every month. So there are the first 6. Beautiful, beautiful. They are so dainty. Let me get rid of that felt. Oh, beautiful. I believe these were other projects that she's put together, but I'm more than happy to have them. I love how June looks like it's in a glass vase. Very creative, very beautiful. I'm enjoying that one. That is being done on 40 count Country Mocha. The frame is completely done. I've just folded it for easier access when I'm stitching. See, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, before and after. Very simple. I do the 1 bouquet a month as it comes out. My next pattern was the result of a challenge in Divas where you had to have something with a rock. I didn't have a rock, but I found the rock. So this is the bookmark. I thought it was very funny. I started this on the 1st of May and I would say it'll be done this month. I've only got to finish the blue in the background, blue in the border, and put paper in, like paper scissors. I love them. I did have to pull out, and you'll see if I pop the next one in. I had used the wrong thread. I used 3373 in his body, and I had to take that all out because it was only for his hair and his eyebrow. But I mean, you know exactly who he is. It's done so well. But he had a lot of skin. A lot of skin. And it's just on 28 count linen, white linen. Next one is PQR from the Drawn Thread on the sampler. This is part 6. This is a SOS sampler of stitches. SOS, I've got it written down. # SOS 2022 Sal from Stitching Mummy. This is part 6 PQR. I am doing it all on one piece as per their, this is their mock-up of them all on one piece. And again, this is on ice blue Zweigart linen, but this is 28 count for the specialty threads. find with these, I'd heard people talk about Queen Stitch, and which is like the quilt in the middle there, and you know, oh, it was terrible. I loved it. I loved it. I'm enjoying these. Some of them are a bit, you know, 50 times you've got to try and work out what's wrong. Thought I saw something wrong there, but I think it's right. I haven't put the buttons. There's buttons to go on. There is beads to go on some of it, and buttons, beads, charms. I believe when you buy the patterns overseas, they come with all those charms. They did not come with the patterns I bought. And I had to get 2 different shops, but they didn't come with either of the shops. So I have tracked down similar ones to fill in. So before and after, you'll just see I am doing one part a month. So this will be finished at the end of September. Next pattern is Sydney from the awesome pattern studio on Etsy. This is Sydney. Very colourful Sydney. I am doing this again. I believe it might be 28 count. It's just stuff I had on hand. 28 count white Evenweave this is. Started on the 11th of April, and again I don't think that would take much long to won't take much longer to slip that one together. It moves quite quickly. Again, using it for colour challenges as part of the, there's a lot of white in there, but once the other colours in the background, they will jump out a bit better. They will show up a bit better. Before and after. So it looks like I worked on yellow. I must have had to do penalty stitches in yellow. I call them penalty stitches, but if I've got projects like the bee and this one, Melissa, that have yellow stitches and the penalty stitches, I'm more than happy to actually do the penalties, because I want to get, you know, as many projects covered as I can. The last whip is my third long dog in this pile. Is You Belong to Me. This one I am only showing a picture, and it's only a partial picture. I only did the part of the camel, the bird with his flag or backsack, in the tree. It is the darker of the photo, the full photo on the side. The reason I'm not putting another picture in, a full picture showing you, is I've got 1.5 pyramids done, and that was done since June, the end of June. So there's some big movement on that, so I'll keep it, and it could possibly get some more before I get around to it, before the end of June. Okay, I have got the usual purchases, but first, I mentioned in my last video, I couldn't remember the name of the strawberry I did for the Big Stitches retreat. It's Erica Michaels, the Needleberry. It's a very pretty little berry with the sewing instruments on it. The usual foursome, I have got threads from Colours Cascade, Jakey Brown, Jelly Roll, Jolly Holly, Joshua Tree, Just Red, and Key Largo. Week Styleworks, showing up okay too. Yep, you've got, come on, stand still. Garrison Green, Glacier Melt Gold, Goldenrod, Granny Smith, and Grape Ice. They're all showing up their colours. Hear that material won't. Let's see what this midnight's a dark blue. I don't know, it will come through. Oh yes, it's going to come through, of course it will. Okay, Gentle Arts, we have Grasshopper, Harvest Basket, Maple Syrup, Midnight, which is showing the blue. You can just see the tinge of blue in that. Mint Jubilee and Mistletoe. It's a deep dark blue, that mistletoe. Very pretty. Lastly, the Australian threads from Colour Streamers. The inspiration photo this time is Jenny Keys. Ooh. She's an Australian designer. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful work. And when you see the colours, I reckon they nailed it. This is so Jenny Key. We have got Carnival, Delhi Nights, Lime, doesn't say Lime P. God, I can't even read it with the glasses off. I'm just going to have a look at that one. 46. 46. Oh, Lime Fizz. Get really worried there for a minute. Lime Fizz. Come on. Marrakesh, Mulberry Blues, and the freebie this month was this beautiful Lime Fizz that I could read because it's in a different font. It is a, what is it? It's called Gimp. It's like a, I think it's slightly bendable, thick thread, but it'd give you a lot of texture on special projects because it does hold its, you bend it and does sort of hold its shape a little bit. But they're beautiful. Colour Streamers. I get the silks. They offer a silk pack and a cotton pack, but I get the silks. Then I've got a couple of extra, I have got a very noisy bag here, but I have to keep this one bagged. I'll try and do it away from the mic because there's a slight perfume to this in it. Upsets my husband. This is called PR186. It is, that's why I have this white thing here. It is beautiful. Come on. The aqua's not going to show up too well. There we go. Black, hot pink, purple, and aqua. It is lovely. It is really lovely. That's a half hank that Liz from Canberra Stitches gave me for my birthday, which was beautiful. It was way before he complains. She also gave me some floss drops or thread drops, and this beautiful, beautiful, oh, I thought it was the Mad Hatter. I suppose it could be, but it's a cat in a hat. Beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Thread bling. There you go, cat in a hat. It's lovely. Could be Darcy. You guys are acting disgust to get his own way. Whole heap of thread drops. Yes, I heard you. Yes, I heard you. No, don't carry on. Sorry about that. This is a close-up of the thread. Shh. Of the thread and the floss drops. It's beautiful. I do appreciate it. And from Hooks, HOOKES on Instagram, I did try to see if I could wear these and show you, but I couldn't get the thing. I couldn't get the board behind my head. Aren't they the most beautiful earrings? Look at them, they're spools. I wear them a lot. I did try to see if I could put them on and then put the board behind my head, but yeah, no, it wasn't a good look. They are lovely. She gave me those while I was down at Vic Stitches, and she also gave me a fair whack of cream. I think it's 28 count linen, so that will definitely come in handy. Absolutely beautiful. You should follow Anne on Instagram because she does some lovely work. No, don't come across here. I will do a close-up of the earrings. They are just so cute. Get rid of that noisy stuff. My husband put money on my PayPal, and some of the things I picked up were, I got some Lady Dots bling for some finishing. Throwing it everywhere. I got beautiful thread drops. And let me get that board again. This one is a beautiful bee. Thread bling. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Yes, just beautiful. So I sent away for those from number 12 Stitch Co. And as usual, came flying in, presented beautifully as they always are. She also put in a couple of cards hand wrought by me to put on the back of your projects. Absolutely beautiful. And I do have a quick picture of all of those. Then I just got a few patterns off Stash and Load. This one I have been wanting for a long time. This is from the Primitive Hare 2013, the Pride and Prejudice sampler. Love it. In all its forms, I love it. I also got book 1, book 2 and book 3 from the Keepsake series from Sue Hillis. These are lovely little projects that if you want to do a small for a friend or for a retreat. I couldn't help them when I saw the lady had all three. Yes, all three of them. And of course the bee and the spools. And the tomato, and that's how she recommended you put them all together. I probably won't, but I'll definitely be doing some of those. And this last one, I don't know how many of you watch Yellowstone, but my husband and I love Yellowstone. Thoroughly enjoy the show. And there was a kit done up from Forbidden Fibre Co. Kelly King. There are sharks and minnows in this world, and if you don't know which one you are, you ain't a shark. Now that's Rip, and if you saw Rip coming after you with a look on his face, a scary look on your face, you're not going to outrun him. It came with a needle minder that said, "Don't make me send rip." Yeah, you won't get out of it alive. But it also came with hand-dyed fabric. I have hand-dyed thread. Put that behind there. So all the hand-dyed thread you need to do the pattern. And again, it probably won't be too far in my future start. But I love that. I do believe that is about it. Like I said, hopefully this is nice and short. My stats for the month. I started with 18 whips at the start of the year. So far I've had 23 starts. Only 11 finishes, but I've got a couple. I think I can get a couple done this month. And I'm currently sitting on 30 whips, which is not true, because I've started 4 already this month. I was going to do a whip parade, but because I had so many starts, look, if you're interested, let me know. Otherwise, they're bound to come up on the screen eventually. I think I only had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I had 11 extras here I could have shown, but like I said, I've already started another 4 that really. I don't think I've got many starts in August and September, so if I did a whip parade, it's probably better at the end of July. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching the video, following my projects. To those people that comment and make lovely comments, I do truly appreciate it. So I'm a bit woolly today, but I come straight from work. Well, Tim cooked tea and then I came in here. I've had a few new subscribers. I hope those of you enjoy the projects that you see and come back occasionally to see where I'm up to on them. I always appreciate the comments. I am yet to get a comment that is not nice, which is very much appreciated. It's all about the projects, and that's what they refer to, which is really lovely. I wish you all well. The cat's going to come in and cause havoc in a second, so I will go. So I hope you are all safe and happy and staying healthy when yet again we've got the upturn of the beloved not virus. I have avoided it so far. My husband has avoided it so far. My son was coming home for my birthday and he was diagnosed, so my son and my daughter have had it. The grandchildren have had it. The son-in-law, myself and my husband have not as yet, but it's probably just a matter of time. Anyway, forget all that. Hope you are happy and safe, and I'll see you next month, and I'll try and make it close to the end of the month so I can actually show you a few more projects. Thank you. Catch you later. Bye.